Thingkho Le Malcha, by KSO Media and Documentation Cell, issue number 34, Sunday, October 15, 2023. Headlines: Kuki women in Kongwe launch 24/7 non-stop protest. Reiterate stand on separate administration demand. Manipur witnesses general strike against integration with India, normal life disrupted in Valley. Youth of Manipur appeals to stop gun culture in Imphal Valley. 5 including woman injured as Barish Sharma and party open fire towards civilians in Imphal. KSOPR takes up measures to ease traffic congestion. Manipur's minister embroils in physical fight with army personnel over girlfriend. Kuki victims update as on October 5, 2023. Deaths, 143. Villages burnt, 200 plus. Houses burnt, 7,000 plus. Churches and synagogues burnt, 360 plus. Displaced persons, 41,425. Kuki women in Kongwe launch 24/7 non-stop protest, reiterate stand on separate administration demand. Drawing the immediate attention of the Government of India to the demand of the Kuki-Zo people in Manipur, the Kuki-Zo womenfolk in Kangpokpi district launched a non-stop 24/7 sit-in protest at Ganjafai till the demand for separate administration is realized. Hundreds of Kuki-Zo women across the district congregated at Ganjafai this afternoon to launch the round-the-clock sit-in protest in the presence of the Committee on Tribal Unity Sadar Hills Kangpokpi leaders. One of the Kuki-Zo women leaders, speaking on behalf of the women folk, said that the Kuki-Zo women collectively and unanimously decided to launch a non-stop 24/7 sit-in protest from today to draw the immediate attention of the center in addressing our demand for separate administration, and we have decided not to cease the sit-in protest till our demand is fulfilled. She said that our demand for a separate administration is very much legitimate and it is never against the Constitution of India and it is also not against the Government of India. Our demand is separation from the biased government of Manipur and all we want is separation from the oppression and subjugation of Manipur government, she added. She continued that having faith in the Government of India, we have lifted the economic blockade along the national highways and also decided to claim the dead bodies of loved and dear ones lying in the morgue. However, despite all possible support and cooperation, the Government of India has yet to turn its ears to our grievances, which compels us to launch this protest, she added. We are very much dedicated to raising our voice till the Government of India turns its ears to our demand and our demand for separate administration is realized, she further added. She also said that national investigation agencies such as CBI and NIA have started investigations into different cases, so, we want equal treatment and justice. The investigations of the CBI and NIA should not be biased and free of nepotism, she added. The Kuki-Zo women of Kangpokpi district have also decided to continue their sit-in protest even at night. Slogans such as, "We demand separate administration, no solutions, no rest," etc. were shouted during the launching of the relay sit-in protest. Manipur witnesses general strike against integration with India, normal life disrupted in Valley. Amid efforts made in full swing to arrest anti-national elements in the violent hit Manipur by the National Investigating Agency, NIA, a 12-hour general strike, called by the anti-national terrorist outfits, went successfully in Imphal. Normal life was greatly affected due to the strike on Sunday. All commercial establishments and markets remained closed and public transport was off the roads except for a few private vehicles. Inter-district public transport also remained shut, officials said. The dawn-to-dusk general strike was called by the valley-based secessionist militant groups under the umbrella of Coordinating Committee, CORCOM, who are listed under UAPA, to protest the merger of Manipur with India on October 15, 1949. A statement issued by CORCOM had urged the people to abstain from all forms of celebrations and movements on Sunday. Notably, media, medical, and emergency services were exempted from the strike's purview to ensure that essential services continued uninterrupted. The Coordinating Committee, CORCOM, comprised of a conglomerate of 6 terrorist organizations such as the People's Liberation Army, PLA, United National Liberation Front, UNLF, People's Revolutionary Party of Kangli-Pak, PRI-Pak, Kangli-Pak Communist Party, KCP, Kongleyel Kambalup, KYKL, and Manipur People's Liberation Front, MPLF. On September 21, 1949, the then King of Manipur, Maharaj Buddhachandra, had signed the merger agreement with India, which came into effect on October 15 that year. The day is observed as a National Black Day by the militant groups every year. Youth of Manipur appeals to stop gun culture in Imphal Valley. Strongly reacting against the incident in Imphal where BYJM ex-president, Barish Sharma and his companions fired bullets upon the residents of Sagar Road on Saturday, the youth of Manipur has demanded to stop gun culture in Imphal Valley. The youth of Manipur, newly formed in the backdrop of the ethnic conflict in the state, on Sunday appealed to all concerned including the MLAs and ministers to take a firm resolution to stop the rising gun culture. A leader of the youth of Manipur, Yam R.K. Ikanthoi, while briefing to the media on the incident, said that their newly formed Yam has already drawn the attention of the state government regarding a possible gun culture arising in the state. The state government was also urged to take up necessary actions against any individual who are involved in gun culture, she said. She said that the people all over India and the world would be raising questions whether the state government was sowing seeds for a civil war if a measure to end the rising gun culture is not put forward. She appealed to all not to resort violence for bringing any solution. 5 including woman injured as Barish Sharma and party open fire towards civilians in Imphal. 5 locals of Sagar Road, Hoikim Laikai, Imphal, including a woman sustained bullet injuries after former BJYM president, Barish Sharma and his gangs allegedly fired upon the civilians, arising out of an altercation between the two parties on Saturday night. The incident reportedly occurred at around 11 p.m. on Saturday when the miscreants covering their face, came in 3 vehicles and tried to capture Kadam Bobo, a resident of Hoikim Laikai. It was said that Kadam Bobo had a post on social media platform Facebook, which is critical of Barish Sharma's activities. Condemning the incident and demanding the arrest of all those involved in the firing, Chongatham Iboyema, convener of the Joint Action Committee formed against the incident, said the firing could be an outcome of an exchange of words on a Facebook post between former BJYM President Barish Sharma and Kadam Bobo. On Saturday night, at around 11 p.m., masked men who came in 3 vehicles tried to capture Kadam Bobo, a resident of Hoikim Laikai. But, Bobo's wife and other locals in the surrounding resisted the masked men and pleaded for the release and safety of Bobo, said convener of the Joint Action Committee. In the midst of the scuffle between the two parties, one of the masked men fired upon the locals and injured 5 people including a woman at the spot. The injured persons were rushed to the Raj Medicity Hospital, Imphal. The JAC convener urged the Chief Minister of Manipur to make sure that all those involved in attacking the locals are arrested within 2 p.m. of October 16, and that the medical expenditures of those injured must also be borne by the state government. The Home Department must take up immediate necessary measures and action against the armed men who were threatening the public in different parts of the state, he said. Asserting that Mr. Barish Sharma had been involved in different cases in the past, Iboyema said that necessary actions should also be taken up against him. The convener also warned of launching agitations along with club members and other civil society organizations of Tidam Road if the state government fails to arrest all the culprits involved in attacking Bobo at the earliest. Wife of Kadam Bobo, Kadamongbai Ranjana said Barish came to their residence on October 12 at noon and told Bobo to give clarifications for his post/comments in social media to which Bobo had agreed. However, on Saturday, October 14, masked men came to Bobo's residence and tried to forcibly drag him out of the house. The locals including the Mira Pibus resisted and thereafter a scuffle broke out between the two parties, she added. KSOPR takes up measures to ease traffic congestion. In an effort to ease traffic congestion in and around Tabong area, the Kuki Students Organization, Chirachandpur, has set up temporary market shed at Peace Ground Tabong. The temporary market shed will be open to public from tomorrow, the October 16, 2023. With the growing population and urbanization at a rapid pace, Tabong area has now become one of the main avenue for daily business activities. Vegetable shops and vendors of different varieties lined up along the Imphal, Tidam Road making traffic jam one of the most common sights in the area. This has become a nuisance for the commuters and has caused traffic congestion with no available parking space for motors. Considering this, the KSO Chirachandpur has set up temporary vegetable market at an approach road leading to Vangnam village, while the newly constructed temporary market shed at Tabong Peace Ground is expected to provide a more spacious avenue for pedestrians, thereby easing the problem of parking congestion. In other news, Manipur's minister embroils in physical fight with army personnel over girlfriend. Amid tension in the state, a cabinet minister in N. Biren Singh's government has been allegedly embroiled in a fierce fight with an army personnel over a girlfriend, a well-known Meitei actress, inside a restaurant in Imphal. The incident reportedly occurred at around 8 p.m. on Saturday, when the said minister along with his escorts found his girlfriend sharing a table with the security personnel in a restaurant located at Mantrapukri, Imphal. For a reason best known to him, the minister started a heated argument with the man after which a physical confrontation broke out. The identity of the persons involved in the incident are yet to be revealed officially. However, a WhatsApp message which went viral on Sunday has identified the names of the minister and the actress. 2 cases have been reportedly filed at Haingang police station in connection with the incident, according to reports. After the physical fight, the army personnel reportedly ran inside a security camp located nearby the locality. A team of Manipur police led by the Imphal West Superintendent of Police rushed to the spot and took stock of the situation, sources said. Satirically, the Meitei Lipun chief, Pramit Singh, took up the incident by poking the minister concerned. He wrote in his status, Jagwa Oja, which literally translates into English as dance teacher, indicating that he knew the minister involved in the incident well enough. Relief Center Update. Circuit House Bijan Lamka. Managed by Kuki Kamlai Lompi, KKL, GHQ. Total inmates registered, 200 *. Male, 93 female, 107.